This kind of being a bye week might be a good time to ask you just things you might have learned over the 3 weeks about your offense. Quarterbacks, what have you learned there?
I think there's been a lot of good things to take from the first 3 weeks, and there's a lot of things that a lot of things that we need to improve on. Quarterback-wise, I thought we were more efficient in the last game, throwing and catching the ball. I think we're doing a good job for the most part with our decision making. I thought through the first 3 games we've done a nice job of taking care of the football. I think we had the one turnover through three games. That's really positive to see. Our sack numbers are down from a season ago, which is really positive to see. I think we need to execute at a higher level more often. And I think that got us in trouble at times in the Oklahoma State game and then in the second half of the Hawaii game, and that's something that we're focusing on this week.
When you look at what you guys have done with your offensive line the first 3 weeks, there appears to be some improvement over a year ago, especially in the area of protecting the quarterback.
Yeah, no, I think there's been a lot of good things. I mean, we've given up 2 sacks through 3 games, and both of those sacks, I put on the quarterback. I thought the protection was fine, and it was kind of a coverage sack that we held on the ball too long or made a poor decision, and we're taking the sack. But no, I think that first group has been played pretty solid. I think there's still room for growth, and I think that we just need to continue to build depth at that position. And so this week will be good for some of those backup guys to continue to take more reps and be ready to go because we're going to need them as the season goes on.
But actually, the depth does look pretty good. It's starting to look pretty good there with some of the positions on the line.
Yeah, it's we got into the second half of that game where the score got a little bit, and we were still. It just feels like we're a little bit light on bodies. So I don't think it's where we want it to be, but guys are developing. I think that position's growing.
In the running game, you've talked about having the depth, and it really did show in the last game.
Yeah, no, we've been excited about BJ Baylor since spring, and I was pleased that everybody was able to see that because he's been a pretty consistent practice player for us, and we're really excited to have him in the program. It was good to see him break a couple long runs and have a good day.
Can you obviously you want Jamar in there, but if he's not, can you kind of explain what differences there are between AP and Jamar? What AP brings that maybe you don't have with Jamar, or are they the same kind of back?
No, I think they have their differences. I really, both guys have the ability to create explosive plays. I think AP's a little bit more of a downhill runner, and I think he gets vertical a little quicker than Jamar. Sometimes Jamar's, he likes to be a little bit more patient at the line of scrimmage and see things. But both have their strengths, and I think it's in good that defenses have to tackle different types of backs.
The position that seemed the deepest going into the year was receiver, at least on the offensive side. But boy, you've got some injuries there.
Yeah.
Where do you feel like you're at right now at that position as a whole?
Well, we feel really good with Hodgins. He's been doing a nice job through the first 3 weeks, and Champ Flemings had been a guy that had come on, and we gave him an opportunity to start last game. And I thought he ran with it. He did some nice things, made some nice plays, and then hopefully we can get Tyjon back and Trayvon. But I think those other guys just need to keep coming along. You talked about Josiah and Anthony Gould. Saw him a little bit last game, but keep some of those young guys coming along.
What is keeping Irish on the field?
I think just consistency right now. I think he has some ability, and we've tried to tailor certain plays to him right now. But I think sometimes there's just too many lack of attention to detail or a mental error here or there that's preventing him from being consistent enough to just be the ever down guy right now. But I think he can get there.
Saw a little bit of Luke Musgrave on Saturday. You feel like in the weeks to come you're going to see more of him in bigger situations, or is he still a ways away?
I think we're super excited about Luke. I think he still has a lot of room to grow. I mean, I think his potential is he's got unlimited potential out there, and we saw some good things from him, and he just needs to continue to get reps, and we'll see. I think it's too early to tell.
Yeah.
And with Gould, is it just a matter he's just a true freshman too? There's a lot of players ahead of him.
Yeah, I think so, and he's a guy that you're still looking in that 4 game. Does he play the 4 games in redshirt? And we're kind of still figuring that out. But we wanted to see where he was at this week, and he's done a nice job. So I mean, we'll just have to kind of make that decision as we go the next couple of weeks.
Do you like having a bye week after 3 games, a chance to kind of maybe regroup and look at where you're at and what you can kind of do moving forward?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think it's been good. We went back, looked at the first 3 games, and gives you a chance to kind of heal up after training camp and those first 3 before you get into Pac-12 play, and get some recruiting stuff done. So no, it's been good, and I think it's been good for our team just to be able to get healthy.
What's been your experience with a guy like Champ when he has a breakout game like he did Saturday? Do you watch him the next week and see if the confidence is they're using the confidence to take it to the next level, or that their head gets too big and maybe they think they're better than they are? What's been your experience with a guy like that?
I've seen it both ways, and I think it just depends on the person. And with you talk about Champ as I think he's a humble, hardworking guy, and I think his confidence level will go up, but I think that'll just take him to the next level. And so, I don't see that as an issue or anything that we're worried about.
You talked about the bye week. How nice is it to have that, I guess, a little bit of a gap before you start Pac-12 play?
I just think the health, we were a little bit dinged up going that last game. Some guys we didn't even go, so just having that extra week to get healthy, and then I think as well as just to some of the younger players this week to take some reps and keep developing them, because we're going to need them as we go through those Pac-12 play.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.